Hell yeah, here. I made a solution that one time and forever removes the problem of dating for both men and women. I told you before in the past video how I'm trying to implement these ideas, and for the solution I've created the project called Red Days. That project is an idea, it's a lifestyle, it's a community that I want to create. There's no such community for that time. And as a tool, I've created mobile application called the same Red Days. It helps to implement that ideas by providing challenges within relationships. Why I know that my approach to relationships, dating, meeting girls, meeting men, that everything works? Because I told you before that I have some experience within this field. Big part of my life I was within pickup crew. I spoke with the most famous people within this lifestyle. I made a lot of my personal actions. I studied a lot of theories like pickup, RSD, mystery theory, Alex Leslie, if you know. That's the classic, but also I know a lot of bloggers that bring to us many modern theories of how relationships are created. I had some long-term relationships and the last finished very badly. I'm divorced now, so I'm lived before in all steps of relationship. I was very deeply there. I read a lot of books, I watched a lot of videos, courses, trainings. I had a lot of certificates in this field, and I saw personally a lot of people, hundreds and hundreds, that doing some steps of searching women, and I saw some women that searching men. So the whole my past life experience, it says that everything is related to actions. So what I see is that every successful person in relationships, the key to success is the action itself. They doing something. So that's why I believe that project Red Days it works, because it not give you some theory, it not give you some practice actions. The only thing what about that project is its goals and tasks, its challenges, goals, tasks and checkpoints. So this project just checks if you have some specific achievements, and it provides you some way to compare your achievements to other people. So it's like game, it's like fun, it's lifestyle, very nice lifestyle, very emotional lifestyle for everyone who likes some relationships, for women and for men. So that's why I believe that project works, because it's not about how to do that, it's about you, what you did already. So what is Red Days now literally? Literally, it's an idea, it's lifestyle, it's community. But I don't have community yet. I'm trying to create this community. I'm trying to find people together that like it, that lifestyle, like it relationships, like it self-improvement all time, and people that like it challenges. To show you more proofs that all this works, I created this channel where I'm trying to give you my understanding how this works, and also I'm shooting a lot of videos what I'm doing by going on this way. I'm shooting a lot of shorts videos when I'm show day by day what I'm doing to find girl what I want. I'm showing my problems, I'm showing my goals, and I will show everything, how I use online dating, what problems I have. So I'm trying to be the honest for you as possible. If this will work for me, this will work for everybody, because Red Days not give you some specific levels of what you can achieve. You will achieve everything what you can achieve. You will achieve your specific, your personal maximum. Of course, some people more beautiful, of course some people have more money and they will be more successful than you. You don't need to care about that. You just need to get your own maximum. So that's what about that project. That project helps you make specific step that helping you to get absolutely maximum in relationships for you specifically, personally. So that ideas really helps to achieve the maximum for each person. So now I want to show you my application Red Days that challenges about relationships, about love and sex. I told you before that the main reason for creating this application that was sex goals. I quickly show you the main features of this app, so let's start. On home page you see the main direction in relationships, and you see that self-improvement, that means you're working on yourself to achieve success with women in the background, so you're not focusing on them, but they will come to you naturally. The next direction is online dating, romance. Romance is about long-term relationships, whether you just meet each other or you in long-term relationships, maybe in marriage. So it's all about that. It's how to improve your relationships, to give you more romance, more correct behaviors, more compliments, more some actions that you need both. The next direction is flirt category. Flirt is about flirting with women that's already near you. Maybe it's your colleagues at your work, maybe it's your classmates, maybe it's just unfamiliar persons, maybe in the stores, maybe in some transports, or maybe on the street, no matter where. So that's categories. Flirt is for those who want to live more playful. I'm sure that you understand me. So next category is seduction. So seduction is simple steps from meeting some woman through some dates to sex. So that's all the basic steps that you're doing every day. As you see, all the directions, they are related to each other. For example, if you're interested in online dating, after some conversation you will have date with that girl. At these days you will need some skills, some achievements in romance or some flirt, and that date and next dates with that girl is the part of seduction process. So all that categories related to each other, that's why you see everything here. And the last categories is after challenges. I'll show you a little bit later. So when you use this application, you're doing some actions like adding girls, collecting girls, adding some sex information. You are changing your goals, and these categories will track all that changes, and it provides to you some very specific goals. Basically it all related between sex, but not only. At the bottom you see my current level and scores that I have. So when you finish some challenge, you will get some points, and that will help you to compete other persons that use this application. So as I said before, it's a very fun lifestyle, and at the same time it will give you a lot of bright emotions. The next step that I want to show you is leaderboard. And it's simple, it's just leaderboard between people that use that application. As you see, I'm on the first place, but it's because I'm only person that using this application. The next two, I understand that people download application, they try to finish some tasks, but for now they don't use this application. And also you see that I have some nickname, but other persons don't have nickname, because on the top hub they didn't write their name. You see on the first slide you can choose your nickname, it's easy. The next, on the top hub you see a lot of statistics like current level, current scores, what category you work in the most of your time. You also see some statistics about sex that you added to this application, and about girls and what your success within these goals. At the bottom you see some information about membership, what you will get when you join Pro, and last you can see that you can change icons for this application only if you have subscription. So, and next feature I want to show you specifically, you can write me your feedback. It's very important. Please, if you use this application, write me something. What you like, what you don't like, what you don't understand. Because for now I see that many people don't understand the concept of this application. And for me, the concept is very simple. It's perfectly simple. But how to show this concept for you? If you have some proposition, if you have some ideas about specific tasks, goals, challenges, just write to me, give me some message, and I will listen to everyone. The next step is collection. I cannot use this tab because I don't have subscription. By the way, you can use this application for free for some time. When you achieve some level, you will need to get subscription to continue to use this application. But for the first time, it's all for free. But some features you cannot use, like make collection of partners that you contacted before. So that's why I'll show you the screenshot of these features and other features. I made some screenshots in the App Store. So as you see, the first screenshot is basic, it's home tab. Second screenshot, it shows you how looks categories and tasks that you can finish. So you see some timer, and before it finishing, you cannot finish the specific task. You need to wait while this timer will finish, because it gives you more motivation. So that's a really powerful feature that will help you really to do something in that direction that you chose it. At the bottom you see some finished task. So you see check mark, it finished, and you will get by that some points. On the next screenshot you see the collection tab. So you can add many goals as you want. You can add some information how many sex you have with each one goal. You can also choose for any goal that you want. On the next tab you see some interface when you're adding sex information. For example, you can choose what date it was, you can rate this sex, and you can choose the girl added to that application, added by you. So you rate not only sex, you rate the specific girls as well. Next up is leaderboard, and next up it shows it to you the different interface. When you start application you can choose your gender. You can do this only once. You can be a man or a woman, and what gender you choose, you will see different interface and also different content. For example, on that screenshot, you see that women see the additional category like perks. Perk is about material and non-material perks that they can achieve. For example, money, car. I mean perks that women achieve from men, because for men the main category will be the seduction itself, because it's the hardest. But for women seduction it's nothing, and the main category for them is perks, of course. By the way, the last category is red days, call it red days. That category has a lot of usual and brutal tasks about sex. You will see what I mean a little bit later. Next screenshot shows you the marathon feature. When you will start marathon, you will have the number of tasks that you need to complete within specific deadline. If you didn't complete within this deadline, you need to start this marathon from the start. But for now I added some marathons related to appearance, like find haircut that suits for you personally more. But later I will add also marathon that helps quickly achieve some specific goals to women, like check the first phone number, check sex as quickly as possible. So it's a lot of things that I need to do, and it will be really interesting and really powerful feature. The next screenshot showing you the interface when you're adding some girls to your collection. So you choose the name of the girl, you choose contacts like phone, Telegram, Instagram, and you choose also your goals to this girl. Maybe you want this girl for one time, maybe you're interested in a long term, maybe you don't have goal for this goal. You can also choose that goal. And also you upload some photo and information about sex. You will rate the sex and choose the date when it was. So yeah, it's really powerful and flexible. The next screenshot, you see some statistics that will be available for you when you will use this application extensively. Some information about sex, how much sexes you have, when was last sex, and with who was the best sex for you. Also the same information you will have about girls. Who is your favorite girls, who is the best lover for you, who is your last girls. And in the future I want to add a lot of analytics and advice based on this information. So yeah, just let's use it. The next screenshot showing you some subcategories of category red days. Each showing you that category has some base task about sex, some task like a dream, some toxicity tasks. That task will go against the moral of the people, but they won't go against the law. So they within the law, but against the moral. It's very rude and it's not for everyone. But totally all that goals is for everyone. And when you will focus on that lifestyle, your life will be very different and very interesting. So yes, that was all screenshots that I have. Let's see the main features of this application. So as you see, it's some categories, and when you go to some specific categories, you'll see specific categories. And also you see that some subcategories have small number. It means the number of available subcategories within this subcategory. So if some subcategories don't have number, it means that it's not available subcategories for now. I'm just not added this content. I'm working on this application and I'll adding this step by step. Just give me some time. So you see all categories, some categories, they all related to each other and they are wide as possible. They all about all aspects of your life. If I go to career, for example, you see here some finished tasks and subtasks. So that's how it looks. If you go to appearance, you see some tasks that in progress, and that's how it looks. So for example, haircut is finished already, but you have also here repeating task. That means you need to remember that you need to update your haircut, and when that time finishing, you will get notification on your phone that you need to go to a barber, for example. Also, I wanted to show you what subtask I finished within the task haircut. So you see what I choose, what options I chose, and you see specific questions what I needed to think before. So that's my way. And by the way, you can deselect the last subtask and will be available to finish it again. It will be useful if you misclick it, for example, or if you want to repeat this task. So also you see that I need to finish hairstyle, but before I need to wait timer when timer will finish. And about beard, I show it to you in my channel in short videos, my way how I'm doing everything that, and I show it to you that I already done everything related to beard, and I just need to check this item and finishing it. So I'm just waiting when timer will finish and I'll just check this. And also you see marathon here, it will be available when hairstyle will be finished. Everything simple, you just press check, that's it. About clothes, so you see I'm almost finishing the first item when I need to buy 2 pairs of sneakers. I bought already 1 pair, I need to buy the second one. Again, I show it it to you in my short videos. So you see how this application works, and you see all logic. Also you see that some task has not step-by-step subtask but parallel subtask. So for example, in clothes you can choose any subtask that you want. In online dating you see that available two categories: it's photos and websites. And in the photos I need to make photo shoot to upload these photographs to websites and application. And that's where I'm stopped, because as you remember on last step I found already the photographer. It was not easy in England, and now I want to buy some clothes with which I will go to photo shoot, and then I will finish this item. You will see some steps that I can do in websites categories, and for now it's only registering on some specific websites. I will add some more tasks in the future. I need sometimes again, please. Also available for everyone some categories in romance, and you see it's dates at home. At home the first dating is romantic dinner, but inside there is more than 100 scenarios of dates that you need to complete, and you will need for that more than 1 year of time, maybe 1.5 years. So inside is really a lot of content. And last thing that I want to show you is seduction categories, because for many people it will be the most important categories. And for now available here, the first category is warm up. That's for people that never meet girls on the street, on stores, everywhere. That for people that have some problems with conversation and they need natural warm up, like have some eye contact, greetings, communication, and all that warm up tasks, they are splitted by your level. So here specifically you will see some tasks for beginner level. When you will check this task you will get more and more, but they all very easy. When you finish this task you will be ready to approach any woman that you want. The next available category for now is meeting, but inside only preparation subcategory is finished. And you understand, here you will see some things that you need to take with you, like condoms, like some money, and things that you need to prepare, like have flat, like have some wine at your home. So it's all basic things that you need to preparing before you will approach to some specific goals. So that's quick introduction of this application. Of course, many of the categories are empty now, but I'm working on this application, and at the same time I'm doing my way through this application and showing everything to you in my YouTube channel. So when I'm approaching to some level, to some step that it's not exist in this application, I'm adding this step in the application. But even for now, you can use this application for months and months. It's a lot of task about working on yourself, on self-improvement, and yeah, it's everything will help you. And the last I wanted to show you, it's some after challenges. So you see some pick-up task here, also some sex related task here. Easy and very rude. Why it's rude? Because modern relationships are rude, because all that lifestyle is rude. So all tasks will be rude. It's all about sexism. It's about non-traditional way. It's about most effective way. So yeah, enjoy. If you have any feedback about that apps or propositions, some ideas, just give me message. That's needed for us both, for every people who will use that application. I'm really appreciate you in advance. So the last, how I'm going within my way of that lifestyle. I made already maybe 9 videos what I did for improving my relationship. And what I did now, I made some actions to improve my haircut, my beard style. I'm buying some new clothes and making my styles. I'm improving my site, and for now I'm using contact lenses, so everything that I'm showing you. Also, I found some really good photographer in Northwest England. I made some really good actions for my body, like hygiene, sport, gym. I will add more sport tasks in the future, like running, football, yoga, and everything. But for now, as I said before, you can work and use this application for months and months. So yeah, that's it. I'm preparing that within the next 20 days I will start to approach to girls, to women on the street, in the stores, online, everywhere, and I will start to go to the dates. The only thing that you need to understand that this approach, this lifestyle will work for sure, because this lifestyle not tell you how to do that, not tell you some theory. It's just give you the way to make maximum effort to your goals. So your success depends on your specific actions. That's why it will work. You will get what you deserve in any way. I saw hundreds and hundreds examples how it works, because I was really deep in that field. Just do it something. That approach related to every modern theory and practice about relationships. That will work for sure, and everyone can have a relationship that they want, whether it's long-term relationship with one specific goal and you want the best possible relationship, or you just want the many goals as possible. You choose. So join me, let's compete each other, stay with me, and see ya, in touch.